What is the message you may need to hear right now? I was hearing, don't force anything. In life, you do not have to force anything because there's always going to be a situation, a person, an environment that is willing to cooperate with you, or just willing is what I'm getting. You don't have to force relationships. You don't have to force friendships. You don't have to force environments if it makes you feel a certain way. It's just, you don't have to force anything in your life. And if you find yourself forcing anything, know that most likely 9 times out of 10, it's not right. It's not the right fit. I'm getting it's not that missing puzzle piece. You're trying to I'm really getting this image right off the bat of a puzzle, and it's like you have this piece and you're trying to make it fit, but it doesn't match up. It doesn't align. It does not align with your energy. So stop trying to force something in your life. That's what I'm getting. Today is October 22nd. Shout out to my father, my beautiful, beautiful father with such a generous and kind, giving heart. Today is his birthday. I am so blessed to have my father in my life, and I am so very grateful for him. We have Knight of Swords. Something you're keeping an eye out on. Keeping an eye out. I'm drawn to this flower, and it instantly reminded me of a lotus, and there's a snake wrapped around on this Knight of Swords. This lotus flower, I'm not quite sure if it's actually a lotus or not, but it's reminding me of a lotus, if you can see right here, this one in particular. I love lotuses. I have a lotus tattoo. I believe that it's very symbolic, not only of transformation, but of how something beautiful could be birthed through the mud, the dirt, this blood, the sweat, the tears. You know, lotus flower blooms through the mud, in the mud. So it's just very symbolic. And it could be, yeah, exactly. You don't have to force anything at this time is what I'm getting. 7 of Wands. There's going to be some type of project. And with this project, you're being asked not to force a thing. I'm hearing be yourself. Just be yourself. You're very intelligent is what I'm getting. You're very intelligent, collective. So just be yourself. Don't force a thing. Don't force a thing. 2 of Swords. You could feel like something's blocked off at this time. And I feel like it's because whatever scenario this is in your life, you have forced something. So therefore, it has created some type of blockage with that particular thing that you're trying to make work or align in your life. When maybe deep down, you know it's not aligned with who you are. It's not aligned with who you want to become in the future. But you're very intelligent. You're very smart. You are like a lotus. You have struggled. You have been in your own mud, and you are being birthed. It's like a rebirth is what I'm getting. It's like the start of something new. So therefore, remember this one thing. Whatever wants to stay in your life will stay, and whatever is not meant to stay will eventually leave. Because God will not allow it to continue. No matter how hard you try to keep things in your life that are not meant for you, God will strip it away one way or another, because it's not aligned with who you are. Again, you can't force anything in this life and then expect a beautiful outcome, because it wasn't aligned to begin with. The foundation wasn't stable to begin with. The foundation was rocky and faulty to begin with. So don't try to force anything, no matter how it might look. I'm getting a shiny new toy is what I'm hearing. A shiny new toy, no matter how it might appear on the outside. Don't try to force anything in your life to stay that you know deep down is not meant to stay, because it will only create blockages in your life and only create. 7 of Wands is reminding me of, like, you know, being protected, yes, but also having to protect yourself from an individual, from a situation, from an environment, having to protect yourself, because now you see, realizing where you may have forced something in your life and where you may have created your own block in your life. And now it's time to protect yourself by simply walking away or getting yourself out of a situation that you may have once forced to begin with. And then it comes down to the question of, why was I forcing it? What within me, it's deeper than just me forcing something. What caused me? It's time for introspection is what I'm getting as well. There's a need to go within yourself, because there's something always deeper than just the surface of forcing something, or whatever the scenario is in your life. But heavily I was getting being forcing yourself to do something, forcing yourself to collaborate with other individuals, forcing yourself to stay in a partnership that you know is misaligned, or whatever the case may be. You are forcing something in your life, and you have to stop, because it's creating a block in your life, and it's preventing you from moving forward on your destined path. It's like delaying you. It's delaying you. That's the word. It's delaying you. It's preventing you from seeing that you deserve more than what you're settling for. It's preventing you from seeing. It's like it's blinding you. It's blinding you. Something in your life is blinding you, and you will know what it is. You will know what it is, because deep down you know that you forced this person to stay in your life. You forced yourself to stay at this job. You forced something to align that does not align. It's misaligned. You can't, it's like you can't be misaligned and expect the foundation not to shake, or there not to be a disruption. And again, going back to what is making me force it, there's something deeper within myself that I'm still healing through, that I need to make myself aware of, so I can move forward in the future, not making the same mistake again. We have 8 of Swords and 10 of Coins. Exactly. How can I get out of my own way, out of my own head? How can I self-reflect in order to bring me 10 of Coins, which is ultimately that firm, solid foundation within myself, that security within myself, and even financially. Because this could also be you are forcing something in your life, and it's blocking you in all areas of your life. You see how the 10 of Coins just jumped out like that, out of my hand almost. I knocked it over by mistake, obviously, but it was like the 10 of Coins flew. It's like you are blocking yourself from some type of security because you have forced something, a situation in your life, and you're sticking with it when you shouldn't be sticking with it, is what I'm getting. And that's why you may not feel so stable now, because you've blocked yourself off from actual stability. It's like you forced yourself to settle in whatever stability you're currently in, when you deserve more. And that's the 8 of Swords. It's like you're realizing this, and it's time to stop self-sabotaging. That's also a big part of this. And that's also the biggest challenge and the biggest block that you're not seeing, is how you are self-sabotaging your own life. It's time to do some deep reflecting and journal out your experiences within the last 3 months, or so on and so forth. And, you know, really dig deep within your own soul. You'll figure it out. May God bless you continuously. I love you.